trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 coming. Fouled off. Stays alive. Still 0-2. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Here's a bouncing ball headed for Crawford. It's short. And there's out number 2. Here's Marcell Ozuna. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Crawford. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Now here's the pitch.
Crawford.
Hard hit ball to second. Wong has it. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now
into the box, Mac Williamson. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
Williamson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th. And that'll bring up a multiple Gold Glover, the left-handed hitting Gerardo Parra. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 for the Ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1, 2, 3. They lead it 1-0.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the right fielder.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Will Smith enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. 0-1 the count. 0-1, here it comes. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
A brilliant performance, Matty V, as a manager and a pitching coach. All you can ask for is your pitches to be rock solid, and he was in this one. Only allowing 1 hit.
He's set and the pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Down the third baseline. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. It remains 1-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jason Shreve is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 40, Jason Shreve. Now catching and batting 9, number 32, Matt Weeder. Now at second base, number 34, Jairo Munoz.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Will Smith. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he pops it up. Goldschmidt trying to get there.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Standing in now, Steven Duggar, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Skied into straightaway right. Fowler has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Joe Panik. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Fowler at the track. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Here's Buster Posey now. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Brandon Belt, in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch lifted in the air out to center field, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Giants leave a couple, but they're up 1-0. Standing in, Harrison Bader. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
And Longoria's got it for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 13.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Matt Carpenter.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
I like that he used a curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. St. Louis, good night.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Giants took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Madison Bumgarner is credited with the win. Miles Michaelis is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Madison Bumgarner. The loss goes to Miles Michaelis. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.
Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB Network brings you baseball from Progressive Field. Today we've got a good matchup ahead.